In today's video, I'm working on another swipe painting that I'm going to embellish with some water droplets. Doing the water droplets is new for me. I've seen some other people do them and they look really cool, and so I want to try this out. I figured a swipe would be a really nice technique for this so that you can see a lot of the cells underneath the water drops. The colors that I'm using are a dark midnight blue, a lighter turquoise blue, and then 2 shades of light blue. I also have my white paint that I'm using to swipe. Each of my colors are mixed with Floetrol and water. The only color that has 1 drop of liquid silicone in it is my small white container of paint that I will be using for my swipe. None of the other colors have silicone in them. I'd like using it just in one color. It helps create cells without going too overboard. And I have my damp paper towel that I'm going to be using as my swiping tool. Similar to a couple of my swipes that I've done in the past, I'm just making a really nice thin layer of white with my sponge brush. And then I'm putting each of the colors down over a small portion of the canvas while slightly layering them so that I get a nice gradient of my dark blue down to my light blue. I let this dry for a few days before adding my water droplets. I grabbed a variety of paintbrushes. I'm using my Fluid Acrylic White and Fluid Acrylic Black paint. I'm just going over the canvas with a smaller detail brush and making some circles where I want to start my water droplets. And I'm using black on top and white on the bottom for a bit of that reflection. And then I'm using some of my other paint brushes to blend the colors together to create that water drop effect. And as I'm going over my wood surface, I'm just making different sizes of water droplets so that they all are not uniform. And throughout painting this, I just spent time adding more black or more white, depending on what I felt each one needed. I wanted to make sure that you could really see them, especially on my darker blue. Going this dark with my base color, while also wanting to do embellishments, it was probably a little bit too dark, but you can still end up seeing the water droplets. They just look slightly different than on that lighter blue. And as I'm finishing up each water droplet, I added some white at the top to give a little bit of a light reflection, and then some black again at the bottom to create a shadow. And then I just continued to add a little bit more black and white within the droplet to darken and lighten some areas.